Good morning, everybody. Thursday morning drive-in. I wanted to talk a little bit about both people in the world and people in the church by nature tend to be a little bit nosy. I think we all kind of are watching and listening and looking a little bit too much at each other. Social media has kind of magnified this issue, but we're always sizing other people up, measuring other people, comparing ourselves with them. You either feel inferior or superior. And I don't know if, especially in the church, this should not be going on in the church, of course. I don't know if God called any of us to be the tape measure for other people's life or other people's walk with God. Jesus even had something to say about this right before this is right before the day of Pentecost. It's after his resurrection. He was telling Peter what Peter was supposed to do. He said, if you love me, feed my sheep. This is in John 21. And so he says that 3 times, of course. And then Peter looks over at John, the author of the book there, and he's like, well, what is he going to do? And Jesus looks at him. This is literally what he says or what he means. What is that to you? Do what I told you to do. Basically, he's telling Peter, mind your own business. You do what I called you to do, and let other people do what they're called to do. It creates so much conflict and issue and envy and strife and division and jealousy when we're all looking at each other, sizing each other up. Paul said in, I think it's 2 Corinthians 10 maybe, he said, if you are comparing yourselves amongst yourselves, you are not wise. It's not wise to do that. You're not called to check other people out and critique their walk with God. How close are they walking with God? Our job is to make sure that we ourselves are walking with God as close as we can, as close as we possibly can, living in obedience, trying to be a good example to others. But we're never called to critique or analyze somebody else's walk with God. We're not called to measure how much knowledge we have compared to how much knowledge somebody else has and all that sort of stuff, because it creates this feeling of either superiority or inferiority, which both of those are they're different sides of the same coin. God didn't call any of us to do any of that. He just looks at us and he says, if you are going to follow me, you need to take up your cross, deny yourself, and then come on, let's go. So keep your eyes in your own head. Pay attention to your own walk with God. Try to be an encouragement to others. Try to be somebody who lifts others up. Pray for other people, but don't critique or measure other people by your own standard and have some kind of feeling about them because you don't think they're measuring up to what you think they're supposed to be. That's not your place, dude. It's not my place. God bless you. Have a great Thursday.